Hello students, welcome to the online classes. Keep listening to the voice in the background and try to recognize the sound. Okay. Now it is quite clear that the voice is all about droplets. Okay, of rain. So the poem we are going to study today is "The Voice of the Rain." Okay, written by Walt Whitman. Okay, and here I am going to give you a line by line description. Okay, before that, let us go through and try to know something more about the poem, the poet. Okay, clear? The poet name is Walt Whitman and born on 31st May 1819. He was widely considered to be the greatest and most influential poet United States has ever produced. Translated into more than 30 languages, he is said to have invented contemporary American literature as a genre. Okay, he is known for innovation in verse from verse form, that is the use of free words in long rhythmic lines. Okay, so he has gotten mastery over it. Okay, if we talk about his main literary works, so in them I have written some of the names, some of the famous literary works he did. Okay, Song of Myself. Okay, A Noiseless Patient Spider. Okay, Oh Captain, My Captain. It's a one of the good poem. Okay, Leaves of Grass, etc. Okay, and he died in 1892. So this is all about Walt Whitman. Okay, let us go to the next slide. The next slide is having the voice of the rain introduction of the poem. Okay, the poem The Voice of the Rain is written by Walt Whitman. It is a conversation between the poet and the rain. Okay, right? The rain explains its eternal journey in its birthplace. Okay, that is earth. Okay, to the poet. Clear? So here rain has been personified. Okay, and the poet asks who she was. Okay, then she replied in a human voice. Okay, clear? So let us go through the line by line descriptions. uh, And who art thou, said I to the soft falling shower, which strange to tell gave me an answer, as here translated. I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Eternal I rise, impalpable out of the land and the bottomless sea. Okay, clear? Upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed all could altogether changed, and yet the same I descend to lay the trots, atomies, dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds, only latent, unborn. Okay, and forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment wandering, wrecked or unwrecked, duly with love returns. Okay, after this model reading, let me give you the explanation. Okay, of the line. Okay, students. And who art thou? Said I to the soft falling shower, which strains to tell gave me an answer as yet translated. Here in these lines, the poet is having a conversation with the soft falling shower. Okay, the voice of rain is giving answer in a manly voice. Okay, and she calls herself the poem of earth. Okay, clear? So let us go through the words first, and thereafter we shall read the explanation. Who art thou means who are you, eternal means never ending, impalpable means something which can not be described or which cannot be touched or seen. Okay. In the above lines, the poet asked the soft falling shower who she was, she is, to which the rain replied in a strange to state essay manner. Means nobody can even tell uh, or assume that an inanimate object is responding like an animate object. Okay, clear. So the rain said that it was the poem of earth, and it rose continuously from the land and bottomless ocean in the form of vapors. Okay, clear. Upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same, I descend to leave the droughts atomies, just layers of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn. Okay, whence means where. Okay, vaguely means not clearly, descend means came down. Okay, and leave means wash, bath, atomies means small particles, and latent means hidden. Okay, clear. So the rain tells the poet that it rises upwards to towards the sky in the form of vapor, where it changes its form. Okay, you can say in the terms of science terminology, you can say condenses into water droplets. It also says that although its form gets changed, it still remains the same. Okay, here the poet has used oxymoron. Okay, clear. It also washes away the dust layers. Okay, the dust, small particles of dust and all that from the earth's surface. Okay, it washes means it is quite clear when rain falls down. We can clearly see that the dust layer of the globe or on every object is washed. Okay, and everything gets a new or refreshing look. Okay, clear. And the seeds inside the earth grow into a plant. In the soil there are so many seeds were in latent position, in hidden position. Okay, uh, as soon as the rain descends down. Okay, and after the rainy season, uh, new life springs out of them and they becomes plants. Okay, clear, they become plants. So and the seeds inside the earth grow into a plant because of water provided, because of the water provided by the rain. It gives life to the seeds, and without rain they were surely remain the seed. Okay, they will surely be remain the, yes, they will surely remain as seed, totally hidden in the soil. Okay, students, and let us move to the last stanza. Uh, and forever by day and night, I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. Okay, the last lines have been put in the bracket because they are not the part of the main poem. Okay, but they have been written just to exemplify the process of rain, the cycle of rain. Okay, so killer. So for song issue from its birthplace after fulfillment wandering, ragged or unragged duly with love returns. Ragged or unragged means whether cared or not cared, or you can say whether heard or not heard. Okay, unheard. Okay, it doesn't affect the rain and not the poet if someone listened to the rain or not. Clear? So the rain says that by day and night it provides life, care, enrichment, and water to the place from where it originated. Okay, the rain keeps enhancing the beauty and purity of the earth by preparing a life cycle for itself again. Okay, rain, the water has a cycle and it is an ongoing process that always uh, keeps on going. Okay, चलता रहता है वो. Clear? So the rain is like a song that originates from its birthplace, that is called heart. Okay, heart of the singer, and travels to fulfill the earth's need and wanders it finally comes back to the place where it from where it originated. Okay, whether it is ruined or not, where it returns, whether it is heard or unheard, it returns to the original position with a lots of love to its birthplace. Clear? Okay, students. This is called the water cycle. You can see in this image. Okay, the water first of all in the form of perspiration falls down on this earth, and then it gets collected in sea or any other water bodies. Thereafter the process of evaporation is always on, and then after evaporation it moves upwards to the sky, and there it gets condensation, and then and again perspiration, and the same cycle uh, keeps on going. Okay, clear? This okay, so the process of rain has been told. With that, the process of the water cycle. Okay, students, let us discuss the main points. Poem is an imaginary dialogue between the poet and the rain. Okay, and the poet asks it who it is. Okay, means the poet asks the rain ki wo kaun hai. Surprisingly, the rain answers and tells how it originates. Okay, it rises unseen from land and sea. Okay, it forms clouds in the sky. It returns to the earth in the form of rains. Okay, it in the form of shower droplets, and or you can say it gives back life to the earth and make it beautiful. This cycle goes on forever. Okay, and like the water cycle as we have learned earlier. Okay, students, clear? Let us have a look on the literary devices. First of all, personification has been used here in the line, and who art thou? Okay, clear? And who art thou? Clear? And which stands to tell, give me an answer that I am the poem of earth. So I has been used for the rain itself. Okay, so I has been means the rain has been personified. Okay, clear? So here the use of personification has been done. Metaphor, poem of earth. Okay, noun of noun. Okay, the poem of earth has been used as personification. If we talk about the literary meaning of poem of earth, so this is a powerful metaphor used by Walt Whitman to describe the poem. Okay, poetry is creativity at its best. Okay, it is characterized by music and rhythm. It has the power to soothe, heal, regenerate, okay, transform and thrill. Okay, it is universal in appeal and eternal. All these qualities are there in the rain also. Thus, quite appropriately, the rain calls itself the poem of earth. Means, as a poem or song refreshes our mind, so does the poem, the rain to the earth. Okay. Oxymoron has been used here in a line. Oxymoron means contradictory or opposite words are used in the same line. Okay, clear? An oxymoron is a figure of speech where two contradictory words, ideas are put together. Okay, this figure of speech is used to draw attention to apparent contradiction. For example, altogether changed and yet the same are absolutely contradictory, yet the combination of these words beautifully conveys what the poet wants to express. Okay, students. Next poetic device is used in soft falling shower that clearly renders an image of soft falling droplets. Okay, shower, clear? And next poetic device that has been used here is hyperbole. Hyperbole means an overstatement. Okay, so here bottomless sea, clear? Bottomless sea has been described as having hyperbole. Okay, this is a falling of droplets. Okay, clear, students? So students, let's have a look on the main phrases of this poem. First that we will discuss is soft falling shower. The rain has a soothing effect, okay, right? Drops of drizzle, okay, and snowflakes fall gently. Means the droplets that falls in the form of rain are quite they fall gently. Okay, the pitter patter of the rain rather than being jarring is welcome to ears. Means the sound that they produce, okay, is quite a pleasant one to our ears. Okay, students. So this is an important phrase that we discuss. Okay. Next line is eternal I rise impalpable out of the land. Okay, students. So here mm, the rain rises from the surface of this earth and ocean unperceived. Means nobody can even perceive or nobody can even see this process. Okay, clear? Because of its vaporous nature, it rises from this earth or from the sea or ocean in the form of vapors, भाप के कणों में उनके उसमें उठती है ये. ओके, क्लियर? ओके स्टूडेंट्स. The next line is altogether changed and yet the same. Okay, altogether changed and yet the same. On losing its liquidity and turning into vapors, rain assumes a totally different look and character. Yet, since vapors and water are basically one and the same thing, and they can get transformed into each other, rain calls the cloud altogether changed and yet the same. Means the form it rises in the form of vapors and then it gets condensed and it took the shape of means uh, took a new appearance like water. Okay, but it remains the same as a rain should be. Okay, clear? The next line is I decide to leave the droughts. Atom is just layer of the globe. It means I here is the rain. Okay, it quenches means प्यास बुझाना. It quenches the thirst of the earth, puts an end to droughts and settles the dust all over. Okay, students, clear? Okay, the next line is that we will discuss is uh, I give back life to my own origin. Rain, you can say, regenerates itself, resurrects itself, or you can say rebirth, got a rebirth. Okay, after its cycle is over, it rises from the oceans once again in the form of vapors on its way to another life cycle. Okay, thus another life cycle gets started. And last, the most important line is and make pure and beautify it. Repeated evaporation, okay, and the condensation purifies the rain still further. The entire environment gets bathed in the rain. Dust particles settle down. Okay, rising vapors appear more beautiful in the backdrop of clean and green earth. Means when rain falls, okay, it really gives a new appearance to all the particles as the dust particles are have been washed by it and thereafter. Okay, and even it gives new life to the seeds that were latent, that were hidden in the soil. Okay, for some time and they then get a new life. Okay, students, clear? So students, this is all from my end. Clear? Now it is your turn to go through the questions. Okay, and then write down their answers by yourself. Okay, students, keep studying, keep watching the videos whenever you get time. Okay, stay home and be safe. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.